Joel Peterson, The 10 Laws of Trust, Building the Bonds That Make a Business Great. Dive into The 10 Laws of Trust, Building the Bonds That Make a Business Great, by Joel Peterson, and discover the integral role trust plays in every aspect of human activity. In this book's summary, you will explore the 3 crucial factors that build trust: character, competence, and authority. Learn about the different forms of trust and how high-trust organizations foster better teamwork, cooperation, and overall success. Become acquainted with the 10 laws of trust that can empower your organization's growth while maintaining ethical leadership and effective communication. This user-friendly introduction offers you valuable insights into how trust can make or break a business.
The power of trust. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, be it personal or professional. Stephen Marcovey, the author of The Speed of Trust, highlights that trust is the most crucial leadership skill. Trust means taking risks, often before you have evidence of reciprocity. It implies voluntary vulnerability. Trust doesn't just happen, it depends on active initiation, and people must earn it. In most cases, trusting others turns out to be a good bet. Trust enables productive teamwork and cooperation, while suspicions, paranoia, and cynicism prevail in the absence of trust. Trust is vital in today's peer-to-peer economy. High-trust organizations outperform low-trust organizations, with employees working together in a cooperative and agreeable atmosphere because they respect and believe in each other. Shared trust is necessary to achieve significant goals. Trust is the social lubricant that eliminates friction, builds over time, and fosters a recognition that trust works to every individual's benefit. In conclusion, trust can vanish with one act of deceit. Hence, it's essential to show faith in someone or something else to maintain a healthy relationship. The 3 elements of trust. Trust is based on 3 key factors: character, competence, and authority. The people we trust are those who share our values, possess expertise to achieve goals that matter to us, and deliver on their promises. However, trusting others doesn't always guarantee perfect results, and even the best attempts may occasionally fail. Trust comes in 3 forms: reciprocal trust between family and close friends, representative trust among clients and doctors, and pseudo-trust between temporary business associates. Understanding these crucial aspects of trust can foster and establish successful relationships in our personal and professional lives. Trust in high-performing organizations. In this book, the author explains how trust is the foundation of high-performing organizations. Low-trust institutions rely on force and fear, while high-trust organizations are driven by meaning and mission. As a lubricant, trust accelerates decision-making, results in lasting agreements and fosters better relationships. However, high-trust organizations can deteriorate into low-trust entities if betrayed. Fortunately, leaders can take steps to turn distrustful entities into high-trust ones by working with capable, authoritative, and trustworthy individuals. Ultimately, a culture of respectful dissent and debate, coupled with unity of purpose, fosters success in organizations. Trusting ethical leaders. Effective promotion of an organization as ethical hinges on the authenticity and trustworthiness of its leaders. For employees to fully embrace a system that fosters honorable conduct, they must see that their senior executives possess integrity. The key to sustaining this trust is for leaders to align their actions with their words, and to be not only sincere but also competent in executing efficiently. Ultimately, leaders who prioritize demonstrating a genuine commitment to ethical behavior will inspire their team to do the same. Respect, listening, and empowerment. Effective leaders should create a culture of respect and trust by listening to all employees, empowering them, and encouraging feedback. In successful organizations, employees interact easily and frequently, regardless of their position. Google's Google Bump in employee cafeterias promotes contact and conversation among employees from different levels. Great leaders reflect the limelight on their team members, not just on themselves. Trust grows from leadership that is attentive, inclusive, and transparent, rather than from those who absorb all the glory. Trusting employees, empowerment and communication. Google's senior engineering director, Thomas Williams, believes in giving employees independence and authority to demonstrate trust and promote grassroots empowerment. Employees who have the freedom to work at their own pace are more productive in high-trust organizations such as Room and Board, which allows employees to plan their own performance priorities and take time off. Other companies like HubSpot have implemented limitless vacation policies. Trusting employees with authority fosters better communication and aligns employees with broader company goals. Establishing accountability. Accountability is essential to employee trust and success within a company. This includes clear and precise goals and expectations from senior managers. In a company that values accountability, leaders take responsibility for failures and give credit to those who achieve their objectives. Trust is lost when leaders seek the spotlight or blame others when things go wrong. Winning teams and inclusive mission. Athletes on successful teams share a clear vision, reflecting in their tangible achievements. Similarly, organizations that have an inclusive mission statement that is meaningful to everyone involved encourage trust among its members. It's important to remember that authentic trust disappears when individual interests diverge. As a leader, setting a clear and simple objective will inspire your constituents. This mission must be determined in partnership with your entire team to ensure it is both comprehensive and straightforward. When choosing your ultimate goal, consider thinking big, but keeping it simple and free from confusing jargon. Communication, the foundation of trust. The success of any business lies in building trust with employees, and this is achieved through effective communication. Leaders must be transparent and keep their workforce informed about the company's activities, both good and bad. Inadequate internal communication can result in reduced employee satisfaction, mistrust, and lack of innovation. To avoid this, leaders should prioritize informing their employees of the firm's direction and its benefits to them. The key to maintaining trust is always telling the truth and being timely in communicating bad news. Once trust is lost, it's hard to regain. Therefore, it's important to stay positive even when times are tough. Embracing discord for growth. Successful organizations thrive on creative abrasion and open expression of different opinions. Such an approach leads to breakthroughs and builds trust among team members. Embracing debate and examining all options helps find the best possible solutions. High-trust organizations face circumstances honestly, fearlessly, and proactively. Humble leadership. Effective leaders prioritize their organization's missions over their egos. A high-trust culture requires leaders to maintain their integrity and communicate genuinely. Honoring achievers publicly and recognizing high-performing employees is a crucial aspect of establishing trust and respect. CEOs must ensure to remain humble and avoid acting like minor deities, as it turns off employees and destroys trust, which is never appropriate. Leaders who focus too much on themselves are not suitable for successful organizations. Building negotiation trust. Negotiations are more than standalone affairs. Ongoing conversations build trust and enhance outcomes that allow both parties to win. The key is to respect the motivation of the other side and recognize the interests as legitimate. This form of negotiation builds trust and improves the likelihood of successful outcomes. The importance of trustworthy leadership. Machiavellian leaders may be feared but not trusted, according to Niccolò Machiavelli. It's essential to select team members who have high character, competence, and authority to foster trust and productive work relationships. Betrayal and trustworthiness. Betrayal is an unfortunate hazard in life, and even those you regularly deal with may not prove trustworthy. To minimize the chances of betrayal, associate with people who exhibit integrity and responsibility. While some degree of betrayal is almost certain, reconciliation is possible. It's important to remember that restoration requires restitution and that reconciliation requires forgiveness. Avoid seeking satisfaction from your betrayer, as it will only diminish you.
In conclusion, the 10 Laws of Trust emphasizes the paramount importance of trust in building successful organizations. Trust is built on character, competence, and authority, and comes in reciprocal, representative, and pseudo-trust forms. High-trust organizations perform better due to cooperative teamwork and shared core values. To cultivate trust within your organization, follow Peterson's 10 laws, which include aligning actions with words, respecting all employees, empowering independence, fostering accountability, and embracing open debate. Keep in mind the significance of effective communication and humble leadership in nurturing trust. While betrayal is an ever-present risk, the overarching message of this book is that trust remains the key to empowering a great business.